about Paul Lim. Oreshkin, great badge collection, lovely ponytail. Can he play the game?
He can, yeah. He's the Russian qualifier. He beat Boris Koltsov, but some of the connoisseurs might remember he played here last year or the year before and won the prelim and then lost in the first round. Name's escaping me, but he averaged 89 in one of the qualifying games for that and won 6-1. If he averages 89 in this match, he will win it. 54
years of age against Paul Lim, another veteran. 1990, 52 grand. First man to hit a 9 darts at the Worlds. It was £28,000 more than Phil Taylor got for winning the event back then.
Yeah, well, the thing with Paulie is he's very confident. He can do anything. He's a brilliant player. I played with him pairs over the years and against him, and I just can't see him losing here. He's very confident right now. He's doing so well now in the world, in Asia, playing soft tip darts. He wins everything. He's a winner.
Fighting for the right to face another winner, Mervyn King, in the final match of the evening session. Eric Bristow and Rod Studd, your commentators for this one.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Good evening, everyone. First prelim game of the evening for the right to play Mervyn King. As Dave and the lads are saying there, Aleksandr Oreshkin against Paul Lim. It won't be often that Aleksandr Oreshkin, who's 54, is the youngster in a game of darts, because Paul is 61 now.
He looks well for 61,
he does,
doesn't he?
yeah.
He looks well, Paul. He's been around forever. I mean, I used to play in America with him all the time. Lovely man. And don't be fooled by the age. He can still play darts.
First leg, it's Paul to
and I expect him
Game on!
to put up a good show here.
Well, no one has been involved in World Championship darts longer than Paul Lim. His first appearance was 1982 at the Worlds at the Lakeside, and this the 2016 Championship, so a 34-year span.
Yeah, and he'll keep representing him
well,
them for the next 5-6 years, because he still loves the game of darts,
yeah.
and that's the most important thing about this game. As long as you're enjoying the game, you'll carry on playing it.
1982, he played Dave Whitcomb in the first round. He lost that game. He was drawn to play you in round 2, but it didn't matter much because you didn't get through round 1 either, did you?
Is that right?
Steve Brennan, do you remember him?
I remember that, yes. I remember what I said on TV and all, so I better not mention that and all. Yeah, I lost first round. That was
a rarity, wasn't it?
Snow that year. Nothing to do. I missed doubles, and Steve played well as it happens. But yeah, I had a couple of blips in my career, and
60.
Only a couple, Eric. Only a couple.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't have lost that, but I did. I mean, that's what happens with this great game. Shocks happen, don't they?
Yep. It would be a big shock if either of those did beat, either of these players beat Mervyn King later. Oreshkin from St. Petersburg,
140.
former Russian champion. As Wayne was saying, he beat Boris Koltsov on the way through. Koltsov was here last year. He won the prelim game. Lost to Kevin Painter, but he did take a set off Painter. 3-1 he lost.
Yeah, right, but Painter, you know, I mean, Painter played well yesterday.
He did.
Nice to see Kevin play well again. And beat him. Both done well yesterday. I think whoever wins this game, I think it will be Lim. He won't get wiped out by King. They're too good for that Paul Lim if he wins it. And this gentleman here we don't know a lot about, but he's started off all right. He's
125.
He's averaging over 100 at the moment. 108.
Yeah. Flicking the darts in, sort of popping them in, but with a great degree of accuracy.
That's Paul's dart. Sits up like that. That's the one. Good counter, so he won't miscount like we've seen a couple of times with a few of these qualifiers, haven't we?
87.
They arrived a few days early. For 5 days till they're supposed to be here.
He's a brilliant chef, Paul Lim. Superb chef. Give it the opportunity to him to cook for you, mate.
96.
He used to do that once a year for me on the way to Vegas. I used to pop in and see him at San Bernardino, and he'd do us all a meal. Brilliant. And then off we go to Vegas.
Lovely. They had a 170 here the other year, Paul Lim. He couldn't take out the 167, but 80 here for a break of throw, Eric.
59. Aleksandr 80.
Well, he's only had 12 darts, and do that every leg, you're frightening anybody. That's unlucky, so he should have 1 dart at the top now. That's all right, here we go. Well,
Shot
straight in the
first
middle,
leg,
that's settling right
Aleksandr
down.
Oreshkin.
Good leg there. That's
Second leg is
a shot
Aleksandr
pull now.
first. Game on.
Well, it was a good leg, wasn't it? 15 darts, hit the double at the first time of asking, hit 100 and 140 during the leg. There's a lot of players who swap with that.
every player in the tournament will take that leg as the first leg of the tournament. So, and he looks good, takes his time. He's a bit steady, and he's not as slow as Priestley used to be, but he's not as fast as some of our young guns today. He's just easy on the eye, not too long.
And what about Ricky Evans? He was threatening to break the land speed record, wasn't he, with
60.
some of his throws?
Well, they reckon he got a 180 in 3 seconds,
Yeah.
which is, as John Park said, does that mean you can do a 9-darter in 9? but Wayne says, no, you have to go retrieve them and then throw them again. That would take longer.
It would, wouldn't it?
Take longer
82.
running to get your darts than actually hit the 9 darts.
It wouldn't be far off being able to win a leg in the time it takes some players to take one visit.
If you
Far off?
If he run up and down here, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be an interesting thing to
60.
film. You could have that as a good sky on that.
It's crazy the speed he was playing, unbelievable. And it was the accuracy as well as the speed, wasn't it?
Oh, he can play darts, yeah. Whitlock should have took him out, didn't, and give the lad his due. He stuck in there. He was 2 sets to 0 down, 2 legs down.
93.
A lot of players would have just buckled. He didn't. He stuck in there, and that's what you get.
Is some better stuff from the Singapore slinger. 21st World Championship appearance.
100.
Sounds like a drink, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A Singapore slinger.
There will be a banana skin for Mervyn King when they come up later in the evening. Be expected to win, but he's had his problems with his back and all sorts, Merv, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's always got
136.
he's always got an excuse when he loses, Merv. You know what I mean? If you just get on with the game, you know what I mean? If you've got a bad back, take some tablets for it or whatever. It's,
Thank you, Doctor.
well, that's right. You can always find an excuse. There's few players like that. There's always an
85.
excuse, you know what I mean?
Aleksandr you require 94.
He's a good player. He's still a good player. Get on with the job.
Well, Aleksandr Oreshkin here has got some breathing space in this leg.
A little cheeky. He went for double 18,
He did,
double
yeah.
top there.
But made sure he missed on the
54.
inside though, Eric, didn't he?
That is the clever way. You know, you don't want to be throwing it out the ball and no score dart. If you're going to miss it, you aim for the inside wire of the double 18. So that's the trick. He's got to try and hit at 140 to put him under a bit of pressure.
140.
He's done his job. Now, well, he hit this double top last time, first dart.
And so what he can do this time. He set it up. He's finished it off.
Shot the second leg.
You're nodding your head with a
Oreshkin.
seal of approval.
Well,
Third leg is
it's
pulled to throw.
two good legs. I mean, he's like not 11 and 12 darters, but 2 good steady legs, averaging 93.94. So Paul Lim knows now he's got to start playing a bit better. Otherwise, he will not be
96.
playing Merv King.
No. Let me tell you, the Eric Bristow seal of approval is not easily earned. Is it?
Well, no, that's right. I mean, yeah, a lot of them come over here, and it's just for the experience. But this lad is a good player. It's interesting. If you look at
60.
his other hand when he throws the dart, he holds the darts by the flight. We'll have a look next time he has a throw, which is strange. That's
100.
better anyway. So, that from Paul Lim.
$97.
Keeps popping one in, doesn't he? Great first start, Paulie. Unlucky.
100.
Playing a bit better now, Paul. Putting them all round. If not getting the treble 20, he's all round it. So He's a bit in front here, so he'll want to get a leg on the ball just to relax.
$83.
Well, Lim is bossing this one, and it's a leg, of course, if he has to win to stay in the set, and it's the set he started throwing in legs 1, 3 and 5, so he'd have a problem if he loses this set, and he's got it all on.
88.
And you don't want to lose a set 3-0 because you want to play as many legs as you can to get used to the throw, and look, 3-0, it's all over and done. Right, that's a good first start. He's steady, isn't he? Very steady. And he's not bad at moving around the ball either.
No.
135. All you require 117.
Well, 126 is a fair finish. Just one dart in the treble 19 will give him a shot at bull if Lim can't check this out.
Lovely first start. Hit single 17. Now it's his turn to hit double top. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Well, they're both hitting double top.
Fourth leg is
Very,
Aleksandr to throw
very
first.
good.
Well, only one dart has been missed at a double, and that didn't matter, did it? Because he had 3 in hand and hit double top with his second dart, Oreshkin. So really, there hasn't been a dart missed in any real sense at double.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, scoring's okay, but you can't mess about on the doubles. That's give the game away. That's a great start of him after losing the last leg. Put Paul under a lot of pressure here. Just blocked it there.
42.
Well, if he carries on scoring now, the way he has been, because he's hitting at least one treble each shot, he looks favourite for this first set.
$99.
I played in Russia about 8-9 years ago. Won the Russian Open pairs, I did, and the singles.
Does that count as a major?
No, only to me. Anything was good then, you know what I mean? No, I went over there for Harrows, but it was just like it was good. It was a good experience.
Yeah. Well, Mardle won the Transylvanian Open the other year, so I mean, I don't know what that really counts for either. But what counts here is that Oreshkin is closing in on the first set because he's played another really good leg. He's left 167 after 9.
What was his music? A bat out of hell.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of trouble here, Paul. He hasn't done a lot wrong. He's not played as good as he can do, but
100.
Oreshkin.
Aleksandr require 167.
I'm impressed at the moment.
Yeah, I am as well.
96 average. Look, he's not missing a lot. But he's treble 20 in the ball. Wow. Unlucky.
89.
You wouldn't want to play him at poker.
No.
Would you?
I wouldn't want to play him at darts, to be honest with you.
Hey, you can't see anything. There's no emotion or anything. That's a great first start. No, it's not. Plenty of room there. You should have done better there.
100.
Well, half a dozen darts here for Aleksandr Oreshkin, with Lim missing the treble with his final dart, means he's out of finishing range. Brilliant. Double 12. He's got 5 at it if he needs them. Double 6 now. Needs to be a little bit careful here. Want to come inside this. Brilliant. Brilliant. Another 15-dart leg. 2 15-dart legs in that set for the Russian from St. Petersburg, Aleksandr Oreshkin. And he's breezed through that first set. Superb darts. And he's 1 up on Paul Lim. Welcome back to the World Darts Championship. Sunday night at the Ali Pali, you're watching Aleksandr Oreshkin, the former Russian darts champion, playing like a champion. Taking the first set off Paul Lim with an average of 95.5. That is no mean feat. Coming up later tonight, the Bullet Stephen Bunting takes on Jihan Artut. And then Barney is in town. RVB starting his bid for a 6th title. And then Mervyn King plays the winner of the prelim game. And, well, if it is Oreshkin and he carries on playing the way he's playing so far, Mervyn King might have some head scratching to do on the big stage.
Yes, Mervyn King's watching this downstairs while he's practicing, and you take it all in.
Second set.
He's thinking if he does get through, I mean, we can't give him a shot at a double because he's finishing lovely, 3 out of 5. And where you watch some players when they're going for a double, you think they're not going to get it. He didn't look like missing, did he?
No.
I expected him to get it. I was quite shocked when he missed a double 12, but then he made up for it by popping it in double 6. And he's off again. Look, 139.
Unorthodox, but I just love the way he just flicks them in.
Oh yeah, you can't say to the youngsters playing like this is the way to play. What's your go of him? You wouldn't be able to throw like.
That's mesmeric though. It's so unorthodox, and you do wonder how they're going with such accuracy. But there's no fluke about where these are going.
No, that's for sure. He doesn't look like he's going to be missing all far away, does he?
No.
And Paul Lim's getting a bit annoyed now, I think.
136.
He's thinking before the draw, he never knew he was playing. He would have been thinking, right, I'll get through that and I'll be playing King and I'll have to get ready for King. And now he knows he's got a fight on his hand.
140.
And that's what he's got to start doing, a lot more of that. Otherwise, this game could be over in another 3 or 4 legs.
Well, 99.37. We've never seen averages like this in a preliminary game. In fact, well, we haven't seen averages like this for a lot of the first round games. Gary Anderson, 99.5, leading the way. At the moment, Oreshkin is averaging more than the world darts champion. Now, I'll grant you, he's only played 4.5 legs of darts, but he's averaging over 100, which is more than anybody. MVG, Gary Anderson, Phil Taylor, you name them, he's playing better than them.
Yeah. Well, that says it all. 101.16, and he doesn't look like missing. This is the good thing about him. And if he does miss, he's not far away. And he's popping them in the 60s and the treble 19s. And the 18s.
Well, this is for an 11 dart leg. He's got a bit of time on his side as well, even if he should miss here with Lim way back.
54.
I didn't expect him to miss.
Nor did I.
I didn't. See, that's you gain somebody's respect, isn't it? I've never seen this guy play darts before. Now all of a sudden, I respect him as a dart player. When he's having 2 darts at a double, I'm expecting him to get it. And I think Paul Lim.
99.
I think Paul Lim now thinks
52.
this leg's gone.
Well, he is missing, but he's not missing by much. Right, now then, double 8 to take the first leg of the second set. And now he's missed 5 on the trot at double. 4 of them were very close, but that doesn't count for anything. Can Lim go out here and turn the match round?
This is what he's got to do. This would hurt him. 111. Now he's got to treble 17 to get 1 dart of tops. No, Paul, he's nowhere near it. So you got to hope again. That's no way to play darts, hoping somebody misses.
So double 8 this time for Aleksandr Oreshkin. All over now.
The first leg, Aleksandr Oreshkin.
So the misses didn't matter, which is key, isn't it?
That's what it's all about. You know, if you're missing darts at a double and you still win that leg, who cares? He won't care. And there's so much pressure on Paul Lim now, this leg. He cannot afford to go 2-0 down.
He must feel under the same pressure as he was under when he was 55. Aiming at that double 12 for the 9-darter back in 1990.
You ever seen it?
I've seen it many times. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's a brilliant moment, isn't it? It's an iconic moment in darts.
I think he played Jack McKenna, the lad from Ireland.
Yeah, that year was his best year at the Worlds, actually. He got to the quarters. He beat Peter Everson, Jack McKenna, and then lost to Big Laz, Cliff Razarenko.
Big Cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't mention the final in 1990, Eric. I'll leave that one alone.
Did I lose that one as well?
that was the Phil Taylor game, yeah.
That was at Taylor, yeah. Fair enough, there's a few people lost to Phil.
57.
Yeah, you're not in an exclusive club there, Eric.
That's right, I'm there.
There's a few in that club.
I'll be interested to see what darts he comes back with the next round. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, Russell Stewart was the first in that club to lose to Phil Taylor in the World Championship, the Australian, and the last was Keita Ono that we saw last night. Yeah, we'll be interested to see what Phil Taylor does with his darts.
36.
Right, Paul's a bit in front here, so he's wants at least one red bit here. Now he's getting annoyed. He's going down now. Blocked the treble 20.
97.
Great recovery. He knows time's running out, Paul. He does hit this 19s. Well, he's hitting everything well. He's just he's got a new fan here.
133.
Well, the other thing is, even when he's missing by millimetres, isn't it? He's not shanking them all over the place, is he? Even the misses are good misses.
Yeah, he's a bit frightened to play against, because you know you can't like play a bad leg. Now that's what Paul Lim can do, and that's what he's got to do to beat this gentleman. That's got the crowd going. That's been the first tonight, and it won't be the last.
First of the night. Yeah, we're into 3 figures on maximums for the tournament. Oh goodness, we might have another here. Well, even a single will leave a 170. Forget the single! A maximum from the Russian.
112.
He's brilliant. I love him. He's, well, the guy hits a 180 against Joe. You just follow him with that. Can't fault him, but he comes back and smiles to the crowd. Well, Lim's got to go 12 tops here. Want to bust it. Yeah. And he's got to get it with his lad putting 130. But he's liable to go treble 20, single 20 ball, wouldn't he? You wouldn't bet against him missing it, would you?
I wouldn't bet against him going 60, 60, double 5, to be quite honest with you.
Ooh.
Needs to find underneath now, and I'm not sure the lie is there for him.
That was just too close to the top wire. He's got to go left of that. There, he tried to put it just left in the corner.
He was unlucky with the first dart, wasn't he?
58.
So Paul Lim has got to get rid of this 20.
That's a close one. That's a great.
Game shot, the second
First one was
leg.
lovely,
Moving.
so he could just
Third leg is Aleksandr to throw first.
clip
Game
the
on.
barrel, and he didn't even clip it, he just straight in. And that's what it meant to him. Good leg, both hit a 180. Paul was under a lot of pressure there and come through well.
Well, with Simon Whitlock out of the tournament, Oreshkin could be the new beard to be feared, couldn't he? The Russian Whitlock.
The Russian Whitlock. Now, he played well, Whitlock. He just didn't finish it off, did he?
Well, that's the way it's going for him at the minute, isn't it?
You'll find that when you're on the slide,
58.
you lose the tight games. It's like when the boys are playing at the weekend. I look for all the results every weekend on PDC, and you see they lose 6-5 and 6-4. They're not like losing 6-0 all the time, but they're slowly slipping down the rankings. And it's just, I think when
121.
it gets to that important leg, they maybe try too hard, and then they're out. He's in again now. That's sitting up lovely for him now, because by the top wire, he'll be disappointed with that.
99.
He's on that wire again.
Yeah.
Good recovery. I was just going to say that he's just starting to throw a couple of loose ones.
Well, the finishing line is coming into sight now, isn't it? He knows he only needs a couple of legs here, and he's in the first round proper.
And that's a big thing. It's a big thing. And yes, and he might get excited.
55.
He can't have been put under this pressure ever before, so he's getting into new territory.
Yeah, he'll pick up at least £10,000 should he win this game.
Yes.
4,250 in his pocket at the moment, so 5,750 more, and then second round loses 15 grand.
59.
Next round 22 grand. It starts to get quite exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
300,000 for the winner.
Oh, that's going to go up in the next few years as well, which is great. Good luck to him.
Well, now it's exactly 100 times the amount that the great Leighton Rees won for the very first Worlds.
What was that, 3,000?
3,078.
Yeah. And they all think it was at Jolly's, and it wasn't.
It's in Nottingham, wasn't it?
It was the Heart of the Midlands Club in Nottingham. Yeah, that was the first ever Embassy World Championship.
140. Oh, you require 160.
Well, that's some 40. He's put him within 2 darts of another leg, Oreshkin.
And where's he's got a shot here, Paul. And he's done this before many times. Treble 19 and the ball. Well, come on, Paulie. This is the one.
142. Aleksandr.
Well, you kind of fancy it because the soft tip players are so adept on the ball. I know the bull is an enormous size in soft tip, but they're so used to aiming to the middle of the board, aren't they? Anyway, double 16.
Game
Lethal.
Aleksandr Oreshkin.
Oh,
Fourth leg is pulled to
the
throw
Russian
first.
Whitlock. He certainly is a wizard on the double 16.
And when we was talking at the opening of the show, Paul Lim was 2-5. Odds on to win this, wasn't he? And I said it's a good bet.
Doesn't look a very good bet at the moment, Eric, does it?
No, he wouldn't be very happy,
58.
no. Especially if he's in your roll-up for the evening. You could be popping
Rolling
popping
out again, yeah.
popping up to the bookie after this one and put another one on. He's in again. Can't fault him. Played very well.
He's played brilliantly. He's got a charming smile and a idiosyncratic action. He's got all the ingredients. I'll tell you what, if he'll become a fan's favourite by later on tonight. You're telling me right behind him against Mervyn King. You mark my words.
Yeah, King's not the favourite.
Well, Merv's the pantomime villain, isn't he, at the best
That's
of
right.
times?
That means, so they're all going to be on this gentleman's side.
120.
And that might upset Merv, you know, so that and a bad back could go wrong, couldn't it? He's in again now. He's all right to watch. No problems watching him. Go on, son. Can't fool you.
108.
It's turning into a darting fairy tale for the man with the ponytail. 2 maximums, an average of 96.5. He's absolutely smashing it on the big stage. This is brilliant.
Best Russian we've ever had over. So, well, can't fool him. Nice to see it. How it's improving in these other countries. And this is proof of the pudding, isn't it? And he's number 58 in Russia. I'm joking. What the other 57 like?
47.
Well, he's going to be in the last 64 of the World Darts Championship if he can win one more leg, and this could be the leg.
Things are looking grim for Lim. Can't leave a shot. He's got 6 darts. He's got 6. It's all in his own hands now. 6 darts to get through to the last 64 of the World Championship. So he went for the 2 treble 19s, double 10 route. So that's fair enough, because he'd been hitting treble 19s all the time, so it's okay.
58.
Well, I think I'd have went for the treble 20 first. I mean, everybody goes their own way. 163, Paulie. You need a 131 here. Let him know you're still there. That's a great start. Yeah, big 11 or 3. 11 leaves double 16, 3 leaves tops. Whatever your favourite is.
That's all he could do, though, Eric, wasn't it? That's all he could do.
131.
They've done it well.
Aleksandr
Very well.
76.
Well, all things being equal, he should get a dart at a double here if he can stay straight for 2 darts. Forget 1 dart. He's going to get 2 darts at double 14. Or double 7 for the match.
62.
Well, he's not a Sulovic. That's the Sulovic shot, isn't it? And it's silly leaving yourself double 14 in Sulovic because he just loved it. But I mean, he went for the silly way of 16-20 tops and hit the 48. So to give Paul a shot that he didn't think he was going to get. And if he would have got another shot, well done, Paul. That was a great finish. If he would have got another shot, he stuck himself on a double 7, which is not the best double in the world.
It's a kind of an awkward one, isn't it? 76, sorry. 72 was in my mind, but it's like, 48 would have left 24.
140.
Yeah, 76. 60 for double 8, isn't it? Surely every time.
Got to be every time. And I mean, that could, he might not get another shot now to win the match because Paulie can go up a gear, but you've got to learn to count. There's a right way to go and a wrong way to go, and everything. And then for all the young players that are watching at home, learn to count. You've got to learn to count and do it the right way. Don't put yourself in silly predicaments and leave yourself silly doubles where if you split it, you've got to waste a dart to straighten it up again. We don't want to be leaving ourselves double 7, because if you go inside, all of a sudden you've got a pressure of hitting a single free to get to a double again. So learn to count, lads and ladies. There's been a few dart players in the past who couldn't count. I won't give him a mention this time. I'll let him off.
140.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can count these though. 140, 140, 140, 140. Leaves 2, 2, 1 each after half a dozen.
Well,
the trebles keep coming.
He should get a 140 then.
$82.
139 is more than awkward. So Lim here with a 140 would be in great shape to level the match. And he knows how bad a miss that was.
He knows time's running out. He's just giving. If we don't get the treble,
81.
that was a lovely last start. That gives him an opportunity. But you'd think Oreshkin will get 6 starts from here. So, if you'd be hoping if you were supporting him, he'd get 99 here, lead tops, and he should get 3 at it then. So this is a big dart now. Treble 20 to leave tops, and I think he'll get 3 at it. So now it gives Paul hope.
140.
The worst way is he gets a ton leave tops, then Oreshkin might only get 1 dart at tops if he keeps them straight for the 80. Now then, Paul, you've got to keep them straight. No 5s and 1s here. That's unlucky. Now just below it. Put a bit of pressure on him.
60.
80 each. But we all know whose shoes we'd rather be in. It's the man throwing it. It's Oreshkin. Can he get himself another match dart? Got to stay straight to find the single alongside that first dart. So 1 dart at tops for the match. He's missed 2 already, remember, at 14 and 7.
40.
That's unlucky. Nothing wrong with that dart. He didn't choke. He just threw it normal, and he was just a little bit too high. So, same shot, same pressure, really. 1 to win the match and 1 to stay in the match. Great first dart. Then he's double 10 to take it to the last set. Oh, that's a bit outside. Last chance.
60.
Nah, that's his head to win it.
Is that it? Is it out on a limb for Lim? Double 10 for Aleksandr Oreshkin. Well, that's his worst dart at a double in the match, I'd say.
30.
It's just that bit of pressure.
20.
All the pub players at home know what I'm on about. When it's 4-all and you're on last. Wow. 3 clear darts to get through. You've got to punish him, Paul, because I can't see him keep missing.
Game shot in the second set. Paulie.
It's been a good game. Oreshkin shouldn't be through now. He's played lovely darts, and I fear the worst for him now.
Well, half a dozen darts for the match came and went there. 1 at double 14, 1 at double 7, 2 at double top, and 2 at double 10.
And that picture tells the story, doesn't it? Every picture tells a story, and that's one of them. There so you can't get that out of your mind. You've got to be really strong to do that. Forget about that leg, forget about that set. But that's easier said than done.
60.
He knows he's had 6 darts. He should be down. He should have shook Paul's hand and be downstairs now. start all over again now.
60.
Well, there's a debate on what the hardest thing to do in professional sport is, but I'd certainly throw my weight behind hitting a double to win a darts match being right up there with anything else in sport of how difficult it is to do. You know that, Eric.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But that last double, you know that how long that game's gone on for. That's it, it's done, finished. Shake his hand and you're gone. There's a buzz, it's an adrenaline buzz. And I thought the lad done well today as well, because he, I'm trying to think who it was. He thought the game was all over, he won the game.
Yeah, Joe Mernon.
Joe Mernon.
85.
Now he'd got that rush of winning the game, and he hadn't won the game. And yet he still had the composure to go back and then win the game. So he really won the game twice. He'd had that rush twice. Lucky.
137.
Well, he's done well there, Paul Lim, because one of those darts was clinging onto the cliff top by its fingertips.
Yeah, but it was only the 20. But with that 20 points, Mark.
Well, it might, yeah.
Good last start.
84. All you require 164.
He just want to set this up. He won't be popping. Yeah. Will he go with the treble 18 ball? I think he did. I don't think he'd have went for the ball if he'd have got it.
121.
He's got a second life here now. He just wants to set it, let's win this game, get off. Harry Houdini.
Well, he'll be in front for the first time in the match in terms of legs. If he takes out that 43, it's behind from the get-go, Paul Lim.
136. All you require 43.
The last time he went for 11, didn't he? Got the 1-3-1, didn't he? 63, yeah, 11, double 16 to take the lead for the first time. Just clipped the barrel.
27.
And that was a long way away.
136.
In the cricket terms, that was a wide.
Yeah, well, this will be a chance to change things back on their head again. Another one there leaves double 8. Double 8 to turn it back in the Russians' favour.
128.
Great effort.
Great effort, yeah.
16.
He got Paul's heart going when he's watching, standing behind him. Well, Paul, double 8. A bit closer than that double 16 last start. That's a long way off as well. And that one.
8
That was the
scored.
best start out of all of them, wasn't it? A
Aleksandr,
double.
you require 8.
Well, is the seesaw going back in the favour from the man from St. Petersburg? Same target. There's a lot of darts at double being missed now. It's starting to get a little bit flaky, nervous, tense.
Game shot on the first leg.
Oh, double
Aleksandr
1
Oreshkin.
puts him back in front.
Second leg is Aleksandr to
Paul's
throw
annoyed
first.
there, saw that.
He's every right to be.
Game on.
He thought he's lucky to get back in the game, and then he should have went 1-0 up in the last set, and he's given it away. And he's in trouble again.
Well, a leg that featured a missed dart at double 8 for a 1-3-6 by Oreshkin ended him going out on double 1.
Best double 1 he's ever hit. He don't care. He'd like to hit 2 more double 1s and shake Paul's hand.
30.
Yeah, the nerves are getting in now. Scoring's starting to slow down a bit. Understandable. That's sitting pretty, that is. Good darts, that.
140.
That first dart was sitting perfect for Paul. Strange lad there, sometimes he starts on the treble 19 first start instead of the treble 20.
98.
Remember, the prize here is a game against Mervyn King later in the evening. Barney's in action. It's Dirk van Duivenbode.
How'd you say that?
Duivenbode.
100.
Duivenbode.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Bunting plays Jihan Artuk 2.
Artuk won, he beat Wayne Mardell once here, didn't he? Is that the only game he's ever won here? Or?
Well, he did beat Wayne Mardell, but again, it's not a very exclusive club, Eric. But he almost beat Gary Anderson. He should have beat Gary Anderson a couple of years ago. He missed darts for the match to Gary Anderson. He lost literally the tie-break leg.
Yeah. Well,
so he's not a mug.
No, a few years ago he looked like he was the one coming through, and he hasn't punched on since then, has he? This Max Hopp seems to have like took over the mantle of number one in Germany now.
100.
And that lad who played the other night against Taylor, he's a German lad, isn't he? Heidi. So he a bit more experience from him, and we might see a bit more of him.
Well, darts, you think, well, it's already extremely popular in Germany, but you think it could take off completely if one of those German players, Hopp in particular,
100.
really got into the top 8, top 4 and started winning tournaments.
Well, it's big over there now. I mean, the PDC, you've got a few tournaments over there now, and you can't get a ticket. As soon as they're there, they're sold out. Yeah, well, that's what you need from a country. It's what happened to Holland, wasn't
137.
it? Barney was the pioneer for the Holland darts. He come on the scene, started doing well, and you get somebody from your country doing well and becoming world champion, and everybody else starts practicing. They want to follow Barney, and they give them their due. There's quite a few of them that have followed him.
140.
A lot of the Holland players on the circuit,
24.
good players.
Without a doubt. 24 left. Double six to level up this last set, deciding set. Yes,
Gets on the
Paul.
second leg, Paul Lim.
All square again. And Lim with the darts, turning into quite a tussle here. This.
It's nip and tuck. Nip and tuck. He's happy now. He's got his throw back. He's too low, that one. If you do miss it, you want to miss it just above the treble.
98.
It becomes a bad dart, but it becomes a marker. So it's done a bit of use. And this time he's decided to go for the treble 20 first instead of the 19s.
$125.
Well, he's flicked a couple into the red bit.
They're not bad averages, considering we're in the third set of a game here. Both averaging 90.
Yep.
That's steady stuff.
Not very much so.
You're not going to win the world championship with a 90 average, but you're a steady, good player.
Well, it's a fair barometer now, because we played. This is the 12th leg, and to be fair, they both missed a lot of doubles. They're both 27, 28% on the doubles, which have dragged their average down. So the scoring is more than respectable, more than useful.
Yeah, that would have been about 93, 94. So that's good stuff.
100.
Well, normal dart team to take that, that's for sure. He's popping down here to go for 7 19s, which would leave 170. So there's method in his madness here. That's when you don't mind that they go
133.
for the 19s, but Oreshkin sometimes go for treble 19 first start when he wants 362, which doesn't make sense. There's just no need for it. If you're a treble 20 player, just keep pounding that treble 20 like that. That's it. Leave the 19s alone until that proves it there. Leave the 19s alone until you need it for a check it for a way out.
Cracking leg this. Both players have thrown 9 darts, both on a finish. Oh, he had one of these in the Worlds a couple of years ago. Well, the 136, we've just seen Oreshkin miss double 8 for the 136. That was in leg 1 of this set.
Yep, and I thought Paulie was going to get that second dart then. Is he going to go with the ball now? He went to treble 18, left double 18. He's got to get the 136 now.
136. Will
he get a shot again this time? I don't think so. You won't. Not often you get 2 shots on the trot where you hit the 2 trebles. He had his chance. They're not bad darts again. And now Paul's favourite now.
60.
Strong favourite.
36.
Just flexing the muscles. loosening the arm. Well,
Games on the third leg.
is
Poor Lim.
a knockout blow, perhaps.
Well,
Maybe we'll see a
Alexander
submission from
Game
Oreshkin
on.
shortly, but Lim's in front now, 2-1.
I'm not going on that table for a pint, that's for
No.
sure. And that's what they're like in the preliminary game. What are they going to be like last game? So now, all the pressure's on.
93.
And a lovely last start. Yeah, they're both up to the 91s there. So good steady game, this. I mean, we're going to see higher averages later on with the next 3 games than 91. I can see
97.
Barney coming in tonight and banging in a big average. Love the way he holds that flight in his other hand. Brilliant.
I just love his action.
Yeah, oh, it's steady. Not a lot can go wrong with it. It's just robotic. So Paul needs a couple of big shots here.
Yeah, he's just a leg away now, Paul Lim. And remember, he was a dart
59.
away from going out in the second set. In fact, he was a dart away from going out 6 times because Oreshkin missed half a dozen match darts in legs 4 and 5 of the second set.
Yes, a funny trip home then. If he does lose, he will be thinking about that for a long, long time. Maybe to have 1 dart to get through is bad enough, but when you've had 6 darts
58.
to get through, that's unforgiving. I mean, you've give it away, haven't you, really?
Terry Jenkins missed 7 against Kirk Shepherd in 2008.
And look what happened to him.
McGowan missed 4, Manley missed 2. He got to the final.
60.
Only because he played Wayne in the semi. If he'd played a decent player, he would never have got to the final, would he? John Part loved him getting through anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, I think John Part thought it was his birthday. It just shows you, a little bit of luck. Your opponent misses match darts, you take full
78.
advantage, you don't know how far you can go.
Yeah, that's right. We've got to take your luck.
You spend enough time being unlucky, Eric, you might as well take it when you get it.
I flew all the way to Australia for the Australian Masters in about 84 or 85. And they invited the women's video #1 and the men's
59.
video #1 to their Australian Masters. So went all the way over there in first round, best of 11 like it was. Some Australian guy had 1 dart at tops to knock me out 6-5. And I'm standing behind him thinking I've come all this way to Australia to get beat first round. And he missed it, he clipped the wire. And I went on to win it then after that. But what a down the road, is it? I'm halfway around the world and I'm going to go out first round. Not on. I won it anyway.
Well, no surprise there. Well, Paul Lim here now is going to be 126 points away from the match, but Oreshkin first. Well, we've seen that attempt at 136. This is a bit more manageable. Just needs to find 1 treble from his first 2 darts. Yes, and he's found it. Single there, just big fat 19. And a dart at tops will tie it up. And it is tied up.
Fourth leg, Aleksandr Oreshkin.
116 out shot. Lim's had a 117.
It's Paul to throw first. Game on.
Under extreme pressure, take my hat off to him.
Last leg shootout.
He went the treble 19 first start and he kept it low with the big 19. He didn't want to go back to that, near that treble 19, did he? And the double top was great. So this is it then?
Yeah. There's no tie break
55.
situation. No must win by 2 legs. Heard referee Kirk Bevins say 5th and final leg.
Oh, I think the crowd have enjoyed this. This is the appetizer before the main course comes, this isn't it?
Very tasty appetizer.
Yes. Will he get another dart to get through? This is the question.
100.
I think it's probably fair enough it's gone all the way to the last leg, don't you, Eric? It's been a great match. I mean, the Russian, I think he should have gone out before, but, you know, Lim had to take advantage and hit the double, but, you know.
Lim's a lucky boy, and I like Paulie, a mate of mine, but he's a lucky boy. He should have been downstairs now, out. But he's not,
45.
and that's what it's all about.
Well, he's lost the darts, hasn't he? 4-1 apiece, but Oreshkin, who threw second in this leg, is now going to be in front after 2 visits each.
One good shot now, one big shot. This is the time to hit another 180. We had 2 in one leg earlier on.
Yep.
This is the time to pop one in.
100.
That's a great last dart. So he's nicked the darts off of Mr. Lim, and he's 100 in front. So that does put the pressure on Paul.
Back level.
100.
Going to take that and get him down to a double first. So it's his turn now. Try and get another ton. Oh. Or get that magic 180 I was talking about. Got plenty of room to the right of that one. That's unlucky. Considering this is such an important leg, they're holding it together very well.
Well, Oreshkin's gone ton.
Steady. Pressure's all on Paulie.
96.
Good last start. Good last start.
A little bit of meditation going on from Aleksandr Oreshkin. He's gone 100, 100, 100 in this leg to earn a slim advantage.
That was a lifeline for Mr. Lim there, that treble 3.
47.
Wasn't a bad dart, was it? It was just to the right of the treble 19. Paul's thinking this is the time to get a 140, leave myself 65. It's a bit high, but use it as a marker, just bang it in. Yeah, great dart. He might go with 25 to leave the 100. Yeah.
105.
I'd have went with a 140, got as many points as possible myself. I don't see the point of that. Hit a big treble.
Well, this would be an outrageous way to end the match. Not going to end it. Now he's got to get as close to Lim as he can, or in front. The last 2 visits have been costly.
44.
I think they might have cost in the match. Yeah, the last 2 shots. Which is a shame, really, but I mean, Jose had his chance the second set. He's got to live with that now. He's got to qualify maybe for next year. Oh, he can't go out.
Finish.
The worst dart he could have thrown was a 1.
Well, literally the only dart he could have thrown.
Yep.
40. Aleksandr Iroquois 110.
Even a bounce out was better than that.
Yeah, bounce out would have been better, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Would you stay there and put on top of that, or will he go treble 18?
I reckon he might just go for the 60 here. Yeah, it looked inviting, didn't it?
I thought so, yeah.
58. Oh, you require 60.
Well, Paul Lim then to end a real nail-biter. He survived 6 match darts. Now he should get 2 of his own. Double 10. Oh, and they escape and they elude Paul Lim.
52.
He knew to see him bend over there. Oh no! An hour to get 2 darts to get through, and I've missed it. So now, he's always taking his time now. Don't get the crowd booing behind you, mate. Just love the way he holds his flights in his hand.
6 times he's tried and failed. But he's done it this time. It's lucky number 7 match dart for Aleksandr Oreshkin. The man from St. Petersburg, the Martin Whitlock is through to round one where he'll play Mervyn King.
Oreshkin will play Mervyn King in the final match of the evening. Raymond van Barneveld still to come this Sunday session of the Darts. But next up is the Bullet, Stephen Bunting.